Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's 11 o'clock and I've come up to feed the sheep. It's Saturday. It was a lot bluer than this, and I'm hoping it will go back to being bluer. Had a couple of spots of rain, but it's a lot milder, more mild, how would you phrase that, than it has been recently. So I'm making the most of this sun. Although that's not good for my eyes because I left my glasses at Joseph's yesterday. I'm going to try and pick them up either today or tomorrow. I've got various things I need to do today. One of those things was looking after the lamb, which obviously I don't need to do now because she's passed away, bless her. So that has reduced, unfortunately, has reduced my things I need to do today. So I do have a bit more time, whereas before I was on feeding duty, so I, got that factored in. I need to go and get some bits from Tesco for a Mother's Day afternoon tea at my parents' tomorrow. So I'm bringing some bits along for that. I also need to get Mum a present and a card. But I can do that when I go and feed the cat that I'm pet sitting. It's my last pop-in, I think, today. I think it's my last pop-in to Pumpkins to feed her. So, yeah, and then I'm picking Kenzie up from work. So I've got, a varied day happening. Anyway. I have sheep who are waiting for food, so let's go deal with them. Are you hungry? Do you want me to throw all of this in? You need to back up a bit, otherwise you end up with it on your heads, don't you? Hi, gorgeous. How are the cold bottoms? Have you forgiven us for the whole bottom situation? Oh, I don't know if Maggie has. Stepping away. Hello. Ziggy, you're filled out nicely. You're looking nice and chunky now, which is really good. See, the fur doesn't take long to grow back on their bottoms. So, and the reason we do this is just because it's easier for birthing, really. We've got a month till birthing, haven't we, Autumn? How are you feeling with your double babies in there? You right there, Hope? You all right there? You're definitely swelling out at the sides. Farrell, what's the matter, buddy? You coming over? Come on. Nope. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You've gone and escaped. Get down, because I'm going out for dinner. No. Right, you need to go home, Tweed. Go on. Nope, stay down. I'm going now. You've got to go home. Go home. Home. Go on. Okay, she clearly wants to be driven home. I wasn't going to go that way. I was going to go the other way. Right. Tweed has been delivered home. I just said to Emma, brought your dog back. She's actually got the food in her truck. I said to her, there's not an awful lot of sheep food. They've not had a full feed. It's in my truck. So she's going to throw some in later for them. I've arrived at the Bugle Horn, which is just outside Aylesbury, which is where I'm meeting my friends for lunch today. It is on quite a busy road because it's like a main route from sort of Tame to Aylesbury. But it's been here for like forever. I've always known it as a Bugle Horn. I believe it was a Bugle Horn in my mum's childhood. And I imagine, well, I don't know how old the building is actually. But it's, it's a very historical inn, like a public house. So I'm just waiting for my friends to arrive. I don't think they're here already. I'll give it another 5 minutes because I'm a bit early and then I'll head in. That is the busy road. They've got an offer on over there. Lunch, 2 courses, Monday to Thursday, 12 till 5, £16.50. Beef and red wine?
Yeah.
Not chicken and pancetta?
No, it's not chicken and pancetta.
Is it good
leek.
though?
It is good.
It's not what you're expecting.
I'm missing the chicken pancetta from leek that's supposed to be in there.
See, when you want something and you expect something.
It's fine, I'll eat it.
You'll
Because
eat
I'm
it.
hungry.
Because you're
And
hungry.
it's there.
And I've got steak, and I haven't had a steak for over 20 years, so this is better be a good
20
steak.
years?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I'll tell you why I haven't had a steak in 20 years in a minute.
Yeah, and I've
You've got
mac and cheese with bacon on top.
bacon on top, and you've got pizza
Margarita pizza.
and olives. Am I allowed to show who I'm eating with?
Do you not find that Ollie's taste that much?
Sarah. Megan, are you alright with? And Megan! Look, mother and daughter, don't they look alike? We've decided that this particular dessert comes with a free eye test. Look at that. Interesting. Tasha's chicken pie had a surprise, didn't it, Tash?
It wasn't chicken.
It wasn't chicken. It was.
Not chicken.
It's not chicken.
Beef in red wine sauce.
Oh, did you like it?
I loved it. I thought the carrot was a chorizo sausage, which it wasn't. It was a carrot.
It was a carrot. Well, we did wonder if it was possibly sweet potato.
Yeah, that was another possibility, but it was actually carrot. But yes, the pie wasn't chicken. It was in fact a beef in red wine. So it's a surprise for everybody, including the
chef.
the chef and the waiter.
But it was nice and you enjoyed it. You did. Good.
Spot the clever person in the room.
Yeah, the one who's actually quite clever but has no common sense, right? That's how it goes. He said, don't touch the hot stuff because they're really hot. So what did you immediately do?
I checked for everybody else that it was
Did
actually
you?
true.
But who else also did the same thing?
I took one for the team.
And I just.
Who just followed suit? You're a sheep. And I'm having that. And you're having. Oh, we're having crumble. We're all having crumble. But I'm the only one who's having crumble right because I'm having cold stuff on top of a hot crumble. Oh, it doesn't pour. Because do you think it's squirty cream that you squirted in there?
Yeah, I think so.
Because you don't put hot stuff on hot pudding. You put cold stuff like ice cream or cream.
Depends if you're weird or not, to be perfectly honest.
No, I am unique is the phrase. Actually,
Cold anyway.
oh good. I mean, not for you, but yay for me. Lunch was wonderful. I've had an amazing time. Really, really enjoyed it. We've all gone our separate ways now. It's nearly 3 o'clock. I have decided, instead of going into town and potentially getting caught in traffic, I've come to Risborough, which is Princess Risborough. It's an old market town from 1379, I think, is when it was officially kind of started out as a little market town, and it's still a little market town. It's kind of like Tame, which is my kind of closest town. It's nestled in the bottom of the Chilterns, so, you know, it's kind of on that line of places that I tend to hang out, you know, close to home. I don't come very often, really. I don't know why, I just don't. But anyway, I figured I have a bit of time to kill and I need to get a Mother's Day gift, and I might have a little look in the charity shops. I need to get some gluten-free bits, which M&S Food Hall will bound to have some really nice bits, I would have thought. So I'm just going to go and use the public toilets, and I'm going to have a pootle around. So if you fancy joining me for a pootle, we'll go and see what there is. Here's a bit of history for you. The size of that rock. So these are known as pudding stones, these boulders. They're used as way markers back in the time of prehistoric man.
Thank you. It's just painful, especially like this one. Because when she's come home, she's come home like that.
Yeah. Do you want to sign on with your phone or?
No, that's okay. No, that's fine. I'm in the main hall where the kitten food as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay.
That's one.
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Always ask.
Yeah.
If you're,
Yeah.
if you're ordered something in particular.
We have been in before, so I know to ask.
Sometimes people in this world who don't ask, and they go all over the
Yeah.
house, and then they're gone, and you're like,
You think,
oh,
well, something
in
to
life,
ask, too.
in life always ask.
Yeah. Let's have a conversation with her.
You haven't said anything.
I think it's fine.
Of course. So where did you go for a walk? Up past that cross. Oh yeah. So up to the cross, across the back towards the house again. Yeah. All the way to the rifle range, back down, quick switch here, the plough. Yeah. And back along the bottom, back down again. might be. I bought him a CD. You know what I mean? Yeah. He plays instruments. I don't know what it is. It's Scottish man. You'll know it. No, I doubt it. I kind of feel like he might have gone from being a nobody into being picked up in the film. Really? Based on films. Cool. He must be able to get one.
Oh, do I risk it? I've got about an hour. Okay, I'm going to risk it. Do not go away. I've got an hour for you to explore. I do hope I don't regret this. As you can see, I've come to feed Pumpkin and the fish. This is my penultimate visit here. I have another visit on Monday. I'm making myself a cup of tea. Like I said, I've got an hour to hang out with her, so I'm going to do that, although she won't have anything to do with me. So I'm just going to sit here for an hour. I've picked up lunchy stuff for the lunch gathering tomorrow at my mum and dad's. So Brendan will be there, Kenzie will be there, and my mum, my dad, and Jackie will be there. Georgia and Heather, I think, are busy. So yeah, I think they're going to pop in and see mum and dad on at some point over Mother's Day weekend, which is this weekend, like today or tomorrow. Come on, Pip, get with it. Yeah, so yeah, I managed to pick up quite a few. I ended up in the M&S food hall, as you saw, which was guaranteed to have some very nice things, even though probably a bit pricey. And I managed to get mum a really nice orchid in a terrarium type, open top terrarium thing. So I was looking around at lots of things, and I'll be honest with you, the local florists were beautiful, and I'm going to be shot down for saying this, but it's the reality of it. I was looking at like £45 for a bunch of flowers in there, and I'm not saying my mum's not worth £45, but if I'm also sort of providing some lunch and stuff, it's a lot for Mother's Day. I wouldn't expect anyone, and my mum wouldn't expect anyone to be spending stupid amounts of money on us for Mother's Day. It's not Christmas or our birthday or whatever. So I figured a nice lunch and then the terrarium with the orchid in was actually much nicer and will last longer than a bouquet of flowers. So that's what I went with. So I came to regret it. The cat has not come back. I've had to pick Kenzie up from work. I'm waiting for him to come out of work. And then we've got to go back, and hopefully the cat will stop playing silly what's-its and come back in the house. This is what I'm going to have to do to get the cat in. I have had to ask the owner to record herself calling the cat, and I've brought my Bluetooth speaker.
Pumpkin! Pumpkin, come home! Pumpkin! Treats, Pumpkin! Treats, Pumpkin! Pumpkin! Pumpkin, come home! Pumpkin! Treats, Pumpkin! Treats, Pumpkin!
It's 7:30. I am now home, running myself a bath, getting ready to get in the bath. I'm freezing cold. The cat did not come back. She just played silly what's-its, was in one side of the garden, then out the other side of the garden, hiding under the cars. She was there, but she would not come in. Anyway, after 3 hours, the lady said just go home, and she was going to get her neighbour to check, because the neighbour's got a key and hopefully her neighbour would be able to let her in. So I think it's because she's not been able to go out. So this cat that usually only goes out for 5-10 minutes is just, right, I'm off, I'll see you later. 3 hours later, still not coming in. Right, I dropped some food off at my mum's anyway, because I wanted that in the fridge, so I've dropped that off, and Kenzie and Leah are sorting out dinner for themselves. I'm not hungry because I had that big meal, so I'll just pick on some peanuts or something, and I'm going to get in the bath. I'm going to end the video, is what I'm going to do. Thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. I'll see you all tomorrow.